Right, this morning we are on with maize drilling. I think Terry will be in about the next half an hour with the drill, and we're going to be putting the maize down in the field. I've got the maize seed out ready. So some of these bags are this year's seed. That's this year's seed. 8 bags of seed from this year, and we've got these bags here left over from last year. There's 2 bags there which Terry, what he didn't drill, he put into a couple of the old bags there, and then there's 3 bags here. It's the same seed variety, Ambition, and this is 0124, so that was probably when it was bagged. I don't know what it says on here, 0125. So it's kind of like, it's not a problem having the seed left over because I've done that before, but you want to use that bag this year. So we've got to prioritise those bags because at some point you will lose the germination percentage because old seed gradually fails. And we'll have a look at some of that in a minute, talking of germination, because Harry planted some grass seed a while ago. Remember, 100-year-old or 80-year-old grass seed, 40-year-old grass seed and brand new grass seed. And I'll show you the difference. We'll have a look in a minute. But before we do that, it's a bit of a multi-video with a few things to add into it. I'll just show you my transport box I bought a while ago. You might remember I bought a little transport box which I found on Facebook Marketplace for 100 quid. Lovely little transport box. It was something that I wasn't really looking for, but when it popped up it was too good an opportunity to miss. In fact, here's what it looked like. So that was when I got it about a month or 2 ago. I haven't done a lot with it until now, which I've just starting to work on it. So I've rubbed it down. It's all galvanised. It'd already been painted before, and it had some sort of red oxide. In fact, if we look down here, you can see the red paint on it. It seems to have just been red oxide and then grey underneath. I think all the grey has come off, the original grey. I think there's probably a problem with the galvanised actually, and I'm not entirely convinced that this will stay grey because I don't think the galvanised, the paint adheres very well to galvanised. However, you've got to have a go, haven't you? Because I just wanted to smarten it up. So this is the underside, obviously. There's the bottom of it, which I decided what I'm going to do. I painted, this is steel. This is homemade, by the way. I don't think it's a bought one. It's a ex-water trough. I'm sure it is, and been cut around. So the steel bit was a bit rusty. I've just done a quick, we'll put red oxide on there, and just some grey. That's Fergie grey. Not going to bother painting the galvanised underneath, and just rubbing my brush off every time I finish. But I'm not really going to bother painting that. It seems a waste of paint. No one's going to see it. And it's galvanised anyway, so, you know, fine. This side, I've just done the Fergie grey one coat. It needs another coat. And then under here, what I've done, I've changed the latches. They were really rusty, so I put these are stainless steel ones. They're quite nice. They fit well now. Drilled the hole a little bit better because this is you can see it's homemade. It's a swing open thing. Just to be able to access it without, I don't know why they bothered really, almost. It's like they could have just left it. I suppose it depends what you're putting in there, doesn't it? So my plan is there, so it's just going to be painted grey Fergie, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Funky Farmer written on there in red lettering with a sort of like a sticker that I can buy online. I kind of figured that would be quite fun. Sometimes I'm a bit embarrassed about putting the words Funky Farmer on stuff because I sort of, you know, I don't know. You might think I'm vain sometimes when I'm shouting and doing all sorts of tars and stuff and that, but sometimes I'm a little bit embarrassed when I'm out in public with the word Funky Farmer on it. But it's me, isn't it? It's what I've been for a long time now. The funk's not quite... Getting older, the funk's a little bit more tired now. Maybe I was funkier when I was younger, but that's what it's going to be. So I'm hoping to get that done for the tractor run, and then I can drive around with that on the back of the Fergie. Other way up, looking smart. Just like it. It's a little box. I like it. Put my sandwiches in there and my coat when it's going to rain and stuff. Right, let's have a look at the germination level on this grass seed, and then we'll see when the drill comes. Right, this was a good little experiment actually. I knew this. This is 100-year-old stuff. That was knackered. We knew that was knackered. That was chewed up by the mice. This one is 40 years old. Look, and it's got a clover seed. That's definitely clover, isn't it? And a bit of grass. Little bit of grass come up, look. Couple of clovers, look. And that's about 30 to 40 years old, that grass seed. Most of it failed. And then you've got this one, 100% success. Look at that, the germination on that. Look at that. So there's one example of what happens when you get old seed. Look at that. In fact, you know, 2025 and then 40 years. Look, Harry's written on there. So there you go. And obviously he's got his wheat there. That's doing well, isn't it? Right, anyway, that's from Reggie's last crop next door, that wheat. He saved a bit of seed and he's growing it. But yeah, so I mean, that's particularly interesting for me because you wouldn't think you would get anything out of it, would you? Right. Anyway, hello dog, what do you think? Right, anyway, so we're waiting for Terry. We'll go along, I'll capture a little bit of the drilling even if I don't see him loading. All right, crack on. So the drill has arrived. So a driller killer. Just watch him put it down. He'll probably open it out. Concertina's out. I think it does anyway. Can't remember how he does it. Alright, you can film me putting a bag in. Oh no, he's just left it like that. Does it normally concertina out when he fills it? No. Right, Harry, are you going to manage to do this without spillage? Right. Whoa, right. Hang on, shall I? Alright, you watch the front. This is a heavy bag for a little lad, isn't it? How are we doing? How are we doing, Harry? I'm going to count the number you spill and charge you 10p for each one. Is that alright?
There's nothing yet. Alright.
What's that? That's it. Right, this is the tricky bit where you got to be careful, right? Hold up, no, leave that there. Right, lift the bag up. Lift it up. Right. Now shake the bag, because there'll be little ones left in the top. See? Alright? Are you alright with that? Are you doing another one or not?
You can do the rest.
Oh, I can do the rest, Sean. That's alright. Oh, I just spilled some, Harry. Are you going to fire me? Right, we're all loaded up now. Terry's going to go off and drill this. I'm just going to take the extra bags over. Right, Terry's loaded up, or we've loaded up for Terry. We're going to take these extra bags. So we're going to put them on the back seat of the car. I think it might be better on the back seat because the boot's full of junk as usual. Right. You're going to load those up. You're quite useful now, aren't you? Because you're quite strong. I really appreciate having you here now. Oh, is there, buddy? Look. Oh. Right. It's a bit tight here. Right, are you loading up with that? I could probably do it one hand. Let's see. Look. If I put that there for you. Not much room in this yard today because I've got a tractor there, cars everywhere, I've got my transport box. Harry's loading up. Can you load it up properly? Is a hole? What, actually a whole hole? Or is it taped up? I thought it was taped up. There we go. There you go, he's got the dog. Is it Barney, I think?
Quite an old dog.
Yeah. There's Barney, look at him. Right. Yeah. He wants to be there, doesn't he?
It's not so good in the cab though.
Right, are we going to crack on? Alright, let's get along with the car and take these along. Here we are, we're in the field. Terry's going to set up. He doesn't want to be on camera, which is fine. So I won't film him doing that. But we'll see him when he's going. around the field. We're rushing to get this in today actually because it's forecast for rain tomorrow, and it is very, very dry out here. I mean, look at this. This is dust. So I'm hoping that if we get this in and we have a good soak, it will do it some real good. I mean, it's down lovely, but it needs to be washed in really, because there isn't a massive amount of moisture in the seed bed. Right, so we're going to see him drilling in a minute. What do you think, Az? What's the verdict?
Yeah.
Hey?
Apart from muck spend, I haven't been out there.
No, well, we haven't been out here for a while. Once you've got the muck on, there's not a lot to do, is there? I did come up here the other day and water the quickthorn up there.
Yeah.
I had to do it. It's the last chance before it rains.
Well, the rain will help.
Sorry, before it's drilled, I mean.
Yeah.
I do misspeak a lot. You probably noticed that. I think my brain works. My brain works faster than my mouth, so I'm always gambling on and get it wrong. Right, we'll see the drill in action in a minute. That's probably blown in off the road. Someone's had French fries. People chuck it out the gate all the time.
Blows over the
out
hedge.
the door. Oh, there's loads of rubbish in the doorway, in the gateway. We'll have a look on the way later. In the doorway. Look at my lenses.
In the doorway.
Right. We're starting to lift off. Houston, we have liftoff. Here we go. Maize 25 going in. Look at the dust. I think this is the dustiest I've ever seen this job done. I've seen this done many a time, but I think this is the most dust I've seen on a job like this, because we have had the driest spring I think now for 67 years. That's what they're saying. It's unprecedented. I've never known a spring to go on so long like this. Let's see what happens.
There's a lot of moisture under the ground.
It's not too bad, is it?
I just felt there.
Yeah.
And if you feel it,
Not too bad, you reckon? Yeah.
it's just good.
Yeah. Here we go. Ooh. There's some dust there, isn't there? I'm not going to get too close. Look at it. Some dust. I've got photos from last year, I think, where it's completely clear. That Harry's doing these photos for his whatever, TikTok or whatever. Someone honking. Someone must know me. And the best Farmer P going by. Right. I'll wait till he comes back down, we'll get some more shots. Leave Harry running around. Oh, look at the dust. Look at the dust. Right, Az, are you checking out where it's gone? Can you find any seed? Where do you reckon it is? It's going to be down a bit deep.
No, it's not there, is it? Not going to be there, that's not where it's drilled.
You got to get it right. Find the seed. There's a lot of grass in the way here.
Yes, there is. It's really annoying.
Where is it?
Ow.
It's going to be down. It's got to be down an inch or more, I would have thought. Oh, Harry, have you got the right spot? 40,000 seeds. There's one. 40,000 seeds per acre.
Oh, there's another one.
Look.
It's two there.
So that's down the right depth. It wants to be at least an inch below. I can remember I was never into arable really at college. It didn't really gel with me. I don't know why. But I can remember my old lecturer saying about the depth you have to plant seeds, and it's down to the size of the seed. So the small seeds need to be nearer the top of the earth, and the bigger seeds need to be deeper. And he said, look at it this way. He said, if you're a small seed, you're only carrying a sandwich with you. If you're a big seed, you're carrying a rucksack of a pasty and a sandwich and stuff. So basically what he was implying is that the seed's got a lot more energy the bigger it is, so it can be deeper because it's got the energy to push it up through the soil. So if you put a little seed at the bottom, you know, that depth, like you put a little mustard seed down an inch, it's only got a pack of sandwiches, so it'd probably give up before it could climb through the soil. Whereas the big seed has got the energy with the extra food in the actual seed. Well, that's quite a good way of looking at it, really, isn't it? I thought it was anyway. So I do remember that, and that's some 40 years ago, so that bit stuck with me. Right, he's coming back down now. Harry's doing pitch inspection. Are you satisfied now, Harry?
Yep.
And you're chucking things at your dad. Don't damage me, otherwise you'll be doing all the milking.
Fine.
Is it?
School off.
Hey? School off. Right. See the muck on the top? Oh, look at the dust though. Look at that dust. Easier to film it slightly when he's out from the hedge. It's incredibly dusty. Not sure how many times it goes around the headland. I think this is definitely the dustiest planting I've ever seen. Helicopter's that then? That's not air ambulance, it's not police. I wonder if that's a private one from someone like Thornbury Castle. Where'd you find that? Another bit of rubbish. Put it in your pocket, we'll take that back with us. Now you go pick that up, you've got to take it back, it's the law. Right. We'll see him around one more and then we'll head back, alright?
Yep. It's crazy, if you look at the soil there.
Yeah, you can see the moisture in it, can't you?
Really damp,
you can. But the surface has dried out very quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah, everyone's is like that.
Yeah.
So it should mean that it could get a good start because it's got a good dry surface, but it's got a damp, like
underside.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping
so
we need a bit of rain in it though to bring the soil moisture level up.
It should rain, but that should also help that.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Because it's already damp. So
yeah, totally.
Going.
Yeah. Here we go again. Coming out from the field now. go and wake up old lazy bones. Obviously Harry's not worried about doing his own washing, is he? Mum can wash all his dirty dusty clothes. Right, Haz, you ready? We're heading off. We got to go and get rid of those bags of are you trying to throw rocks at me again? Oh, honestly. Bring a crisp packet. Harry, come on, I can just stamp on you now. Right, let's go and unload these bags and then we'll get on, alright?
Yeah. I've got dirt in my eyes now.
Well, what do you expect for lying on the floor, you plonker?
No, it was when I was chopping the...
Rodney, you plonker. Right. We just spotted a few stones. We've come along to drop the seed off. We might as well move these. Oh, there's a few big ones, isn't there? Look at that. Oh, I thought I'd pick them all. No, I'll move that in a minute. I've got my hands full with the camera. There's another one here, look. These are the worst ones. I bet there's some more up there, but I've done best I can. Trying to grip them one-handed, look. There we go. That's the heavy one. I'm going to have to move that one, Harry. You won't shift that.
That's taken some hits from the disc.
Yeah. Look at that. Right, let's unload these bags a minute. Hey? I will do in a minute. I'll just get these bags out in a minute and then I'll move that one. Farmer's car, look, doubles as a Land Rover or whatever. Looks like these bags have got a bit wet. I wasn't using that. Oh! Well, that one's ripped, you see that? Don't know what's happened to that. This bag's got wet, Harry, look. The paper's all gone. That one wants using first. Right, just lay them flat on the floor. Careful that one doesn't fall over. Careful, don't knock it, it'll fall over. Harry. Alright. I don't know whether unless we got a leak in the roof. Is that, oh, did I spill that?
Yes.
Well, I don't understand why these bags have got wet. They're stored in the dry. The only thing I can think is that there's a leak in the roof and it's dripped down on them. And this is another reason why you don't really want to store this stuff on farm too long. It's better to be in the contractor or the seed merchant store than in my farm. Alright, stick that one there. Alright. Only leave it here for a short time because otherwise someone might whip it, but right, let's get back. I'll just move that stone. You're not driving my car. You don't want this car, are you? You're better off with the Subaru, aren't you?
Oh.
Hey? It's not a great car, it's sluggish, it's old.
No speed.
And there's bits falling off of it, look. That's off there, I'm going to put that back on sometime, I'm not sure. I don't know whether that's actually broken or whether... I don't really care. Right, anyway, let's move that stone. Shifted that stone, Harry's giving me jip about my car again. I can't wait to see what car what's your first car, what's your ambition?
Defender 90. Defender
90? Oh, you're going to be using about 10 miles a gallon of fuel.
That's fine.
And, well, it's indestructible, it's just right for young farmers, isn't it?
That's my point.
Yeah, alright. Excellent, that's a few years away. Right, the Subaru.
4 years.
Subaru will be out soon, not Subaru, what is it, the Honda Civic?
Yeah.
That'll be out.
Someone unblocks me.
Oh yeah, well I got the cattle trailer in the way. Right, let's get back. Alright, crack on.